up, everybody? Did you hear that car on the left? We have some racers out tonight. Welcome, everybody. I'm heading into downtown Denver and trying to turn my audio down on this other phone. There's some fast drivers out here tonight. My very first drive with the new windshield. I had Safelite replace the windshield last week. It looks great to me. I don't know how much different it's going to look for the audience, but I had a huge crack running on the bottom of the windshield, and now I'm day one. And the windshield they replaced was the original on this car. It's 12 years old. This is my first time, so I have a new position on the camera. It's not bad. It's pretty similar to what we had before. Welcome, everybody. What up? We are on our way downtown. We're going to cruise around for a little bit. Sorry, I got kind of a late start. I had to wait for the vehicle to be available. Linda and I are sharing this vehicle right now, so had to wait for her to be done with her stuff, but she's done. She's in PJs, she's in for the night, and then she passed the baton to me so that I could come out, hang out with the homies. What up, Carol? What up, Purple? What up, Philbo? Alright, so we're just about to pass over kind of I-70-ish and then head into downtown. Super fast traffic. I usually see fast traffic on the way into Denver. Not last weekend, the weekend before last. Super fast traffic on the way home. And I followed the cars because there were people racing on the highway. I ended up going to like a car meet. If you want to see that video, it's in my members only section. It's pretty crazy. For Colorado, it was crazy. For California, probably not so much. I am trying out a different mount on my windshield. This is the one I'm working with right now. Different than what I had before. So yeah, testing a couple things out. Looks like the cops are on this other side here. Maybe a crash. I see a stalled car. Oh yeah, it is a crash. Look at all the people out of their car. Minivan, maybe 3 other cars. Not good at slapping it up against this mount yet, but I will be. What up, Charlie? What up, Old Fart Andy? Turtle Butt? Natalie, what up? Cindy, what up? What's going on, Jeremy? Appreciate you. Hey, thank you. What up, Amy? We're gonna go by Coors Field. The baseball season just started. Hold on real quick. Sorry, a thing came up on my phone and it said that it tried to join the Wi-Fi on my other phone that I have in here. Man, I forgot to turn that off. It doesn't like that. Alright, I know it's buffering really bad. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't go back to the Wi-Fi. 1 second. Okay, I'm hoping that helps. What up, everybody? All right, we made it into downtown Denver. So I've been streaming from home on this phone. I was doing it in 1080p because I had a really solid connection at home via my Wi-Fi. I was doing all kinds of things trying to get ready for. It looks like it's already buffering. Let me just cross my fingers and hope that it's better. But classically, when we're driving around downtown, the reception gets pretty bad in certain areas. So don't think that it's all the way fixed. It's probably not going to be all the way fixed all night. But this is also a bad area. So give it like 5 more minutes. Let's see if it will adjust. SOS Benji, what up? All right. Hopefully when we get closer to like the state capitol, that area, it'll be a little bit better. The other option that I have is that I could stop it and restart it. Sometimes when I start it with a strong signal, it helps. We'll see though. As a last resort, I might restart it. We'll see. I'm gonna be live for a couple hours tonight, so if you see the stream go away, give it a couple minutes and then go back in and see if I'm back up. I don't think I need to reboot it quite yet. Simpson, what up? I'm monitoring it on my other phone just to be sure. Could we go to an elevator rescue for old time's sake? Yeah, if I find one, we'll definitely hop out on it. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. I had an injury that I got last Friday. So I'm 1 week into the injury, feeling a lot better. I had a tear in my calf muscle. Oh, buddy, you just pulled right out. There you go. A buddy of mine lent me a cupping machine. So it's like a little handheld cupping device, and it also has red light therapy. And so I was using that all night last night. I took a picture of it so I could show you what it looked like. All right, we're getting some reception. Enough, I guess. This is what the red light therapy was on my arm. So it's like this little suction cup thing. That's my arm skin inside of that. I like cupping. And then I'll show you, it left like a, I kind of like the mark it leaves. It leaves like a indentation that kind of looks like a record. It's been a while since I've been on the stream. What up, Ron? Good to see you, Ron. What up, Ace Boogie, Purple Girl, GH, Dev's in here. I feel good tonight. I'm a little hungry. So it's 10:23 in Denver. And if this is anything like the other Saturday nights we've been out, it's gonna be not too crowded. The LA Dodgers is the best MLB team, all caps. Amelia, are you sure? Yeah, they were the best last year. They are. They're world champions right now, right? What up, Jack? What up, Natalie? Let's drive and get Pioneer Chicken. That actually sounds really good. Pizza kind of sounds good. When I turned off the stream last night, I ended the stream before Linda got back. I put on my PJs, I went upstairs, I put on my LED wrap on my leg. She came in, I started talking to her, and she was like, "What's wrong with your voice?" I was like, "I don't know, I just kind of realized that it was hoarse." And then for the rest of the night last night, I didn't really have a voice. It sounded like I'd been screaming at a concert or something, so I know that my voice is struggling. I'm not sure why. I've kind of been laying low all week trying to recuperate. Last time I checked the stream, Jeremy, when you were hungry, you ate a burrito from outside of the church. I wish it was a burrito. That was a bacon-wrapped hot dog. You kind of don't want to be the first bacon-wrapped hot dog of the night. That's what I found out that night. She had just set up her little cart, and I was thinking like, oh, cool, she's going to be like stoked to see the first customer. It was more like, oh, I'm not really totally prepared, but I'll still sell you one. The hot dog, I thought that I told her well done. Everybody on the stream said that I did not say that. They said that I said everything on it, which I'm not usually the person that says everything on it. I'm kind of picky. But I ate a couple bites off that bacon wrap. I probably ate 70% of it. And then when I turned off the stream, my stomach just started bubbling in a bad way. I don't know if there's good bubbling, but this was like terrible bubbling. Look at homie on the right trying to race me on the scooter. See what they did right here where they're letting people park on the right? That's kind of what they did to Hollywood Boulevard, just past Gower. I don't think they needed to. Like, it was 2 solid lanes. Look at this girl's boots on the right. Yeah, they switched it so that people could park on the right, but really what people need is another lane. Oh, wow. I just passed a hotel on the left, and I wish I would have zoomed in. It looked like some kind of a eyes wide shut looking party. This is the Nickel. I've never been in there. Two people waiting for Uber, or maybe they're trying to unlock this bike. The dog was undercooked. So I should have put into my phone, like, Google Translation, please make this as well done as you've ever made it. And she still probably wouldn't have burned it. She probably would have thought that I was telling her to do a good job. I should have said burnt. Oh, my homie is at the Harry Mack show. Harry Mack is in Denver tonight. Oh, look at skateboard homie on the right. Does anybody know who Harry Mack is? So Harry Mack is like a freestyle rapper. I used to see him all the time in Venice Beach. All the time. And he would, like, whenever there was a line in Venice Beach, he would go up and have people give him words, and he would rap to it. There was another dude that I used to like that did that a lot. His name was Supernatural. Supernat. It's cool when they do that. They're asking you, like, for words that you are throwing out live, so you know they haven't had any time to prep. Oh, this dude's gonna race me right here. Oh, both of these do. Oh, there he goes. I need an electric skateboard like that. Rue the She is in here. What up, Rue? What up, Pause? Julie, Michael, Orion, Dira. I haven't seen Rue in a minute. How are you doing? Oh, and here's the light rail. Oops. They waiting for us. MJ, what up? R.A. Clark, what up? Member for 18 months. Thank you so much. This is the one that almost ran over us one night. I see how the tracks we're about to go over? I was parked on the tracks. I was like, oh, I should probably back up a little bit. I backed up and the thing went right over where we were parked. It smells good in here. I just put in a new air freshener. Here's what it looks like on the light rail. I rode this with a friend to the Nuggets game a couple weeks ago. Clean, easy. There are some people that stay on it all the time, like an LA bus, but for the most part, people are actually using it for transportation. Dude, there's like Cory Booker right here. Had some health issues, Jeremy. Got more testing this week. Been lurking. Rue, we missed you. Good to have you back. Hopefully you have some good luck with your health. What are these dudes doing? Dude had the same jacket. It looked like a Carhartt jacket. This parking lot right here, this corner, that's where we saw Space Tractor that night. Woo, it's cold. This is a taxi that just rolled up behind me. You don't see a lot of taxis anymore. You used to see a lot of taxis. In 2015-ish. Jeez. We need a little oil in there. Those always remind me of the Mr. Rogers train. The ones that go to the land of make-believe. I grew up in Iowa and they didn't have trolleys and trains like that. But I was used to it from Mr. Rogers. So I took 2 Aleve before the stream tonight. My leg is like, it's not as bad as it was last week. So I'm scoring that as a win, but I don't know. Every once in a while, it still lets me know that I'm injured. I love this view of the city. What building is this? These look like residences. I bet that side, the opposite side, is awesome. So that's the side that has the mountain view. And this is the Colorado Convention Center. Waves of the World member for 17 months. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, so this is Metro Taxi. This is who pulled up behind us. 333-333-3333. Just keep dialing 3 till you see me. Oh, a lot of these are taxis. We look like we're on the job. Ford Tourist taxi. Ryder, Crazy how fast a year goes by. Continue what you do, Jeremy. Keep being the best at what you do. Hey, thank you so much. I'm not the best at really anything. I try to be mediocre at everything. That's the goal for me. Work my way up into the middle and just kind of fade into the middle. I don't really want to be the best at anything anymore. It's too much pressure. Beth Campbell, member for 17 months. Enjoy the ride along. Thank you for riding along with me. I needed to get out. I was cooped up inside this last week. I was happy that Linda was able to leave and still like continue her normal life, but man, I missed playing pickleball. This is where my friend took me into, Denver Athletic Club. There's a bowling alley in here that's like 100 years old. Wooden bowling pins. It looks like what bowling alleys looked like when there were only 500 on the whole planet. Early days. I am going to go into this building right here. I call this the cheese grater building, but this is a hotel that I researched just to find out what it was, and all of these cool little windows have a nice view of the city. I might hit them up and see if they'll let me have a room for the night and in exchange for a review maybe. I bet they would do that. I'll just see what nights they aren't busy and then see if Linda wants to go with me. This is the Denver Public Library right here. I still have my LA library card. I'm gonna use that in a couple weeks. I like the library. I like every public library. I feel like people don't really mess with public libraries. I feel like they needed to back in the day because that was such a good source of information, and now you just have everything on your phone. Everything is on your laptop. How's the buffering so far? KD, what up? Lord Soth Knight of the Black Rose. That's a cool name. Lightning Wolf, what up? So this is Colfax. We're heading east. We're gonna take one scoop down Colfax, see what concerts are going on. Actually, my friend that sent me the picture from Harry Mack, that might be going on up the street here at the Ogden. I wonder if we could park and sneak into that. Sometimes they're low on security after the show starts. I've done that a couple times where you kind of like act like you're mixing in with the smokers that had a ticket for the show, and you just kind of go hang out on the side exit where the smokers are, creep back in. I'm not saying that's gonna work tonight, but oh, this dude has the parkour or park R. This vehicle, that's a very popular vehicle in Colorado. People love Subaru here. A lot of people drive Outback. A lot of people love STI. Look at this little pup. No. Oh, we missed him. This little. I'm gonna do my best not to talk as much as I usually do. My voice seems like it is running on empty. Enjoy the cruise. And let me know if you see anything that looks delicious where you think I can grab some food. Man, this is still blocked off for construction on the right. This area and 16th Street Mall, they've been under construction for a year. Or at least the last 6 months. That's when I started looking at it. Okay, that's the Fillmore right there on the left. And this is the Jazz Pool Hall, Velvet Banjo. This used to be Mammoth Event Center. I've been to so many shows here. It smells like they haven't cleaned up since the 90s in there. And then about a half block up, that's where Ogden is on the left. I'm seeing some creative outfits. I'm just not fast enough to pull it over and zoom in. Here's the Ogden right here. Oh yeah, this is it, Harry Mack. My friends are in here watching this show. I thought I saw that. Bernie Mac was funny. I thought Bernie Mac was funny in Friday. Actually, Bernie Mac was funny in... did anybody see Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood? That's a Bernie Mac classic. This is Bernie Mac right here. They did so that movie is a mixture of like Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace, or a Menace to Society, maybe a little bit of Higher Learning, all of those like urban John Singleton movies in the late 90s. And then the Wayans brothers were so poppin' back then. In Living Color, one of my favorite shows of all time. I love In Living Color so much. The whole Wayans family I think is hilarious. And they started doing parody movies. I don't know if the first one was I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, but I love that movie. And then they did Don't Be a Menace. They did the Scary Movie series with Charlie Sheen. Was this taco spot still open? Chivas Tacos. Well, it says open, but it looks dark in there. Ooh. Should we go in there? Chivas Tacos. What is up with the parking? Only sideways parking? What do you think? This says open, but Friday and Saturday open late. Oh, and this person's leaving. So it's 11:15. I'm happy that something other than the normal fast food places are open right now, so I'm gonna try this. Kitchen looks open. Yeah, I think so too. like a glove. I'm putting my little chest camera mount on. Give me 1 second. I think a birria quesadilla sounds good. So I just threw on this chest mount. It looks so crazy. Like, it looks like a police body cam. And then the phone sitting right here, like, you obviously know what I'm doing. And then this is what I'm going to be doing after the taco. With a beer. With a beer, did you just say? No. Chest camera mount. Where are we going? We're going to go inside this taco place and just see what happens. And we're going to try not to get the car broken into, because this is the sketch area of town right here. Cool dining in Colorado with Jeremy. What up, Lisa? Hold on real quick. Hey, what up? So I'm not at the show. I'm out on Colfax. I just drove by. But if you can sneak me in, then I'll come in. Oh yeah, what up, Phil? Where are you guys at? I just stopped to get some food on Colfax. How long are you gonna be there? The one up on Colfax? I didn't know that was... Yeah, that does sound good. I'm gonna run in here and grab some tacos, but maybe I'll go to... How long are you gonna be at Pizza Place? Okay, okay, I'll try to meet you over there. I don't know where... I know the cross streets, but I don't... Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'll meet you over there. Okay, cool. I'll call you in a little bit. Okay, bye. So that was my friend that was just at the Harry Mack show. He said that the show's over. They're grabbing some food right now, and they're going to an arcade that could possibly let me film. When I say let me film, might not know what I'm doing, and not, even if they knew, might be okay with it. So the plan right now is that we're going to go... They're eating pizza, but I don't know. I'd rather have a taco. So I'm at least going to go in here and get one thing, even if it's just something to try, because I've never been here before. So, yeah, let's go get a taco, and then we'll renegotiate with maybe some arcade games for dessert. This is the first time I've used this chest mount in a while, too, so hoping for the best. Shaking a little bit. It's shaking a lot. I don't know why. What's up, man?
Not much. What can I I do for you, sir?
May I please have 2 steak tacos?
2 steak tacos?
Yeah, and that's gonna be it.
Is that for here to go?
To go, please.
661?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Lucy, thank you. Kathy R, thank you so much. I have never been to this place before. It's just east of the Ogden, where we just went by. This is the thing I was talking about last night on stream. If you were with me in my room, this is the cat toy. It's a wheel off of a suitcase.
Leave it there.
Jesus, thank you.
In the fucking trash.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Everybody looks down at the camera. It just looks so crazy. Like, it really does look like a cop body cam. It's gonna look even crazier when I take this into the arcade. I'm gonna just leave it on. It looks pretty good. Yeah, let me get you a better view. Hold on. It looks very LA street taco-ish. Tons of cilantro, which I love. I didn't go for any hot sauce because I'm just gonna go classic tonight. I hope it's good enough. Oh no, I'm hearing some audio off this. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, actually, it's the other phone in my pocket. So, this is the phone that I'm reading the chat off of. These are the tacos. The phone that I am recording on is my second phone, and then this is my third phone. So yeah, we're working with a lot of phones in here. In Denver, I feel like people, so maybe this is just me, but I think when people first see a phone, they think TikTok. They're thinking like Instagram or TikTok. I don't think they're thinking YouTube. There's like a racer dude next to me that just started his car. That's what you're hearing. All right, this is the first bite. This is Tacos Chivas, 2101 East Colfax. Right off the bat, I had to pull something out of my mouth. I don't know if that was a bone or what. That's not good on the first bite, but that's the car that was right next to us. WRX. It's good. It's not going to make me dream about it tomorrow, but it's still good. It's acceptable. It tastes like something that I made, which is not like a compliment. Even though I've been making better food lately. I stepped it up a mini bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Did someone say gyros? Did they? I didn't hear anybody say that. Bonus calcium in the bone. LA tacos are better. LA tacos are better. There's just no competing with LA tacos. That should be the name of my new band. Iggy, what up? When I was younger, I would always drink apple juice with crispy tacos. All right, taco number 2. So we're gonna cruise. I just got to Denver. We're gonna cruise around Denver for a little bit, see what's happening, and then it sounds like we're gonna end up at this arcade that I didn't even know. I've been to a lot of 1UP arcades. I didn't know they had one on 120th. The friend of mine that called me, he lives in North Denver. So that's where that arcade is. What's for dessert? Probably apple juice. Best tacos I've had in Los Angeles area, La Puente, off of Hacienda and Boca del Rio. Second best, Culver City at Tito's. Oh, Tito's. Tito's is good. It's not in my top 10 though. G. Lorraine was always trying to get me to go to Taco King. We never did on stream. I just spilled a little bit of this. I like how liberal they were with the cilantro. Okay. I am going to take this off. It's a little too crazy. Lemon drops. Ooh. So this is dessert. Orange Tic Tacs. I'll do 4. All right, let's cruise for a little bit. What up, Zach Stuff? Joy, Cheryl, Jordan. So this area, this is East Colfax. 2101 East Colfax is where we just got this taco. Right here. Not the greatest that I've had, but it's like pizza. Like even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. High Level Health 21 and over. That's a recreational pot. Lion's Lair, it's been there forever. Pete's Kitchen's been there forever. Well, there's Braun. Murray doing the Ja Morant $75,000 celebration. So Michael Porter Jr. So here's where we are. Look at this alley. So this is just off of Colfax. And that's why I was trying to eat as fast as I could when we were in that parking lot. This is not a great area to just sit in your car. We passed those 2 concert venues down there. We used to have to park in these sketchy areas and then wonder if we were coming back to a broken window. A couple of times we were missing the window, missing the stock radio out of the car that we were driving in. There are a lot of car burglaries down here. And cockroaches. Passed by the strip club. Which one? There's one called Saturdays that's been there forever. Yeah, Braun was in there. Braun was the first one. Rewind it a little bit. The dude that looks like he's 13 years old at the beginning, that was Braun. The dude looks young. But he's got an NBA championship ring from 2023. Your V8 sounds good. Thank you, Jordan. It feels good just to be out. Linda was like, why don't you just do a home stream tonight? I wanted to get out and stretch my legs, stretch my calves, milk the calves. Oh, here's the drive-through liquor. Scooter Liquors. When I first moved to California, that was one thing that blew my mind. I was like, wait, where are all the drive-through liquor stores? And people are like, that's not a thing. I'm like, whoa, that's not a thing out here? Whenever a bank closes here, there's just a line of liquor stores trying to get into that location. Strip club. I think all the strip clubs are further east. If we were to go down there, there wouldn't be a lot that I would want to see down there. I don't think the juice would be worth the squeeze. Ed Storm, what up? What up, Jolie? Where they let people out to smoke. If you can jump over that right there, if you can negotiate that little area exit. So yeah, they let people out of these doors to smoke, and then they think that they're gonna stay in that area. But sometimes they're letting me in. Oh no, this dude thinks I'm his Uber. Here, I'm gonna lock the door real quick. Jeremy, did you get your tickets to LA? Not yet. I haven't booked them yet, but probably tonight when I get back. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh God. Oh, excuse me. Hey, thank you so much, Jordan. Jeez. Thank you, bro. Jordan with the full tank of gas on me. Hey, thank you so much, man. That's dope. Thank you for that. This is where we used to park. There's a parking lot just to the left right there. We would always try to find sketchy street parking to save money. Especially if you already had a bad radio in your car. In the 90s, I remember everybody walking around with the face off of their radio. So if you had like an Alpine or a Blaupunk, you had a little case in your pocket. And then every once in a while, you'd lose the face to your radio. Sometimes you'd sit on it wrong and crack the face to your radio. Does anybody remember that? You had an Alpine with the Sherwin Vega. A Sherwin Vega subwoofers. It was a nice church right here. I think this is a historic church. Whoa, look at the door. I'm trying to get a name, but I can't see the name. It's on Logan and Colfax. Can somebody look up this church? Colfax Avenue and Logan. What is the name of that church? Let's say it's like something Samaritan or something. Blaupunk. We always had to mess with Blaupunk because it was like the affordable, it was like the generic brand. My family ate the generic cereal. Actually, we were kind of the knockoff everything family. Whoa, whoa, bro. What a move. We used to skate on these benches right here. So these benches and also these, and that's why they ended up putting these little metal stoppers on there. They got smart. We spent so much time sliding these. Look how perfect it is. It's just begging a skateboarder to show up. This used to be the YMCA. Go, man. Down, I said, yo, man. Oh, it still is. It's the white. Wow, cool. Ed Storm, are you in Denver? How long has that Y been there? It's fun to stay at the Y. That's their new song. They just muted the rest of the song. It's fun to stay at the Y. It's fun to stay at the Y. Oh, we're going into the old, this is the old part of Denver right here. Look at this. Is this the Reed house? This looks like the Ronald McDonald house that I worked in when I was in high school. Oh, here's the Homer Reed. What is it? Is it clothing? Grandpa Homer right there. This is Brown Palace. Yeah, on that corner. Yvette, what up? Whoa, look at this girl's pink dress. Sweet. This was not a bad area in the 90s, and now I've heard it's kind of sketch. This is where they're doing endless construction, 16th Street Mall. And look at this. This is not close to being done. Like, it looks like they just started. So the story I heard was that they were digging in these areas and they ran into a bunch of old historic piping. And whenever they're doing anything, whenever they're digging anything up, if you find historic stuff, they usually make you stop and go around it. So I think what happens, like if you're digging and you find dinosaur bones, I think you try to cover it up. That's the impression I get. You're like, you know what? This could set the project back months, maybe indefinitely. Somebody just take these dinosaur bones home and no one's the wiser. There was a house in Beverly Hills that was for sale, and it had dinosaur bones in the house. So I think the house was like $6 million-ish. And then you could spend an extra $1 million and get the dinosaur bones. That's such a LA thing to do. It's probably one of Nick Cage's old houses. Oh, Linda and I watched this horror movie with Nick Cage the other night. It's called Long Legs. Has anybody seen that? If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and skip it. The movie sucked. And we were just sitting there the whole time like, oh, it's about to get good. It never got good. The only thing scary was like how Nick Cage looked. Yeah, I didn't think it was scary at all. Has anyone in the chat seen that yet? Long legs. I watched the whole thing and I don't even know what long legs is in reference to. They explained it at one point and I think I was just so mad that I was not even listening. There aren't very many good horror movies. If you want to watch a good horror movie, you have to go into like the 80s and 90s. Pull up Event Horizon. I skip every Nick Cage movie. What about Raising Arizona though? Raising Arizona is one of the best movies ever. He's so good in that. I used to watch him in Peggy Sue Got Married. He was really good in Leaving Las Vegas with Elizabeth Shue. I watched that mostly for Elizabeth Shue. I like Elizabeth Shue. Elizabeth Shue was the girl from Adventures in Babysitting. Oh, and she's the boss in The Boys. That new series, The Boys. Face Off is the best. Face Off was good at that time. Back when John Travolta was still hitting homers every pitch he was thrown. Homer. Swordfish was kind of bad. He was good in Moonstruck. Yeah, he was good in Moonstruck. I used to think Cher was a good actress. The movie The Mask, she was really good in that. With Eric Stoltz. And the cowboy from Big Lebowski. Oh, he was Danielle's girlfriend. Oh, yeah. She was Daniel's girlfriend in Karate Kid. That's right. She was really cute in Adventures in Babysitting. I used to watch that, and then when that was over, they'd show Howard the Duck. I can't remember what the girl's name was in Howard the Duck, but she was pretty cute too. She was like 80s cute. Tom Cruise's girlfriend in Cocktail. Oh, I forgot about that. Was Tom Cruise in Color of Money? Or just Cocktail? Okay, this area that I'm going into right now, last time I was here, there was a little bit of buffering. As I take these turns, look on the sidewalks for the large boulders. That's how they are handling the homeless people that camp on the street. Kind of the same way that LA started doing it. When I filmed Michael B. Jordan getting that DUI, do you guys remember the homeless structure that the guy built right on the corner there? He built like a 2-bedroom. Okay, look at this. So you see all these rocks? It looks crazy though. Like as you're driving by, these are not even big compared to what we're about to see. But that's what they did. This is the area where people would camp. And so they have two different things they do. They put these big horse trough looking things and then these boulders. And the boulders just look hilarious. Like look at the density. They're like absolutely, like they won't even let you camp right in this little crevice right here. No camping. Oh, and I just drove over a needle or something too. Yeah, and starting, I think it was this summer, I saw them installing all these rocks in Hollywood. And they were doing the same thing. They're like, we need to make these heavy enough that people can't move them. And that people won't camp in the middle of them. And look, these are all residences, I think. Wow, I bet these have dope views. Smell what the rock is cooking. They're probably cooking a lot of rock down here, actually. This is the area. That's what's for dinner down here. Yo! The legend, Steffi G, is in here. Damn, thank you so much, Ellie, for the 5 gifted. Thank you, Steffi G, for 20. Damn, thank you, Steffi. Thank you, Ellie. The Wonder Women tag team. Thank you both so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Try not to hit anybody in this part of town. This is like the area that if we have to get out, I hope we don't get out over here. Dang, congrats to everybody that just got a new membership from Ellie and Steffi. I'm trying to put in a new destination here. Stevie Stone, Fargo Primos, Blood Across the Sky. I haven't heard of any of those. When I slowed down, those people on the corner stopped what they were doing and just looked at me. That's a cool George Floyd mural. Doesn't really look like George Floyd. Ooh, are these cherry blossoms? Dude. Look at these. Oh my God, we need to get out. I really want to take Linda to Japan to see the cherry blossoms. Oh my God, I need to get out. Thank you again, Ellie and Steffi and Jordan for the gas money. All right, we can't leave anything unlocked here, even though we're just gonna be right here. Wow, these are pretty. Looks like popcorn. Ooh, I just saw an ambulance go by. So this is what all of these are. They look like poppy seed. For Ellie and Steffi right here. Smells good. Whenever we go to Hawaii, we get a lei and then we leave it in the car. It smells so good and we let it just chill in the car and come back and it smells like plumeria. If anybody was with me, oh, look at this bus. called 222-2222. And then that other thing we saw, or the taxi, was 333-33333. If anybody was with me last night on the home stream, this is my cat's favorite toy. It's the tire off of Linda's suitcase. So on Temu, I bought these tires. These are aftermarket tires for her suitcase wheels. And I was explaining last night, I bought 8 of these on Temu. I think it was probably like $1.17 for 8 of them. And then they started falling off. Like we would go to baggage claim and a couple would be like on the turnstile, and we just saw them like in the rental car and they're coming off. My cat found one and started like pushing this all over our apartment, pushing it underneath like storage doors and things like that. But this is one of his all-time favorite toys. He'll do it inside out like this and chew on it. He'll knock it and let it roll around. So anybody that has cats that wants a cheap toy, it doesn't get much cheaper than this. Pretty sure we got 8 of these for like $1.15 on Temu. I need to hold on to this one too. This one's going back in my pocket. Kitty takes inventory on all that stuff. There was an ambulance that passed while I saw the trees here. We'll get out and just check it out real quick. And then we might go check out some video games. Oh, this is one way. Thank you so much to everybody chilling with us tonight. It's about 11:30 here in Denver. And it's roughly 37 degrees-ish. This street is called Champa. C-H-A-M-P-A, Champa. Next Friday, I'm going to be live. Next Saturday, I'm not going to be live. Linda and I got invited to go with some friends to Casa Bonita. So next Saturday, I'm going to be at Casa Bonita. I will let you know the week after how that went. I'm so excited to go. It's going to be Linda's first ever trip to Casa. Actually, that's where we should have... We're going to try to do a party, have people fly in from all over and get to experience Casa Bonita. If you haven't seen the documentary, there's a documentary that came out last year about Matt and Trey, the creators of South Park. And they bought this restaurant here in Denver called Casa Bonita. It was like a legendary spot. They have a diver. I don't know if anybody's ever been to a spot where they have like a diver in the middle, but you're eating dinner and then they do like a little pirate sort of falling or diving into the water. But there's just one little area in the middle where somebody dives off. Kind of gimmicky, but still super fun. And in the documentary, I don't want to spoil anything, but Matt and Trey, the creators of South Park, they're from Colorado. So they saw that it was up for sale and they got together and decided to buy it. They thought they were buying it for around $4 million, and they thought maybe they would put in like another $2 million to fix it up. They had people come in to kind of bid on what it would take to redo the kitchen and to make a couple of the things up to code, because it was kind of put together like an art experiment, like it wasn't really professionally done. They started fixing it, and the more they fixed, the more they realized that a lot of things were wrong with it. They spent $10 million and then $15 million and then $20 million. I think by the end of the movie, they spent $40 million. I'm not kidding. You can fact check that yourself, but at the very end, and what's crazy about it is they remodeled it to look how it looked in the 90s when I was there. So they painstakingly made it look how it used to look, but for that amount of money, for $40 million, you could have done something crazy. That's a lot of money. $40 million. And then they interviewed Trey. Trey's the skinnier one. And they're like, how much did you think you were going to be putting in? He's like, oh, about 2 million. And he's like, in the end, how much did you put in? He's like, probably about 42 million. All right, this is Putt Shack. I kind of want to look inside. Yeah, let me turn. I'll let you guys look inside. Oh, I'll just stop right here. Look at all the parking. You know we're not in LA when you can just roll up to good parking like this. Only 40 million. So this area down here is called Rhino. It's the arts district. And then they have a bunch of breweries. I can't, uh-oh, somebody's racing right here. Kind of looked like an SRT. Oh, we didn't even lock ours. Ooh, ooh. This is some brewery that I can't pronounce. You tell me what this says. Bierstadt Langerhaus. Bierstadt Langerhaus. It's beautiful. These people are partying down here. Oh, they have their nitrous balloons. Sweet. So this whole area, ton of graffiti. This whole area is Rhino. This used to be really ghetto, run-down buildings, and then they made really good housing. I'm sure it's expensive. I like this one. Linda and I have had a lot of good luck on this hole right here. So you putt from this top platform. You have to come down all of these drums into the little symbol here, and then it pops out right at the bottom. Oh, this dude's taking his shot right here. He got it. Oh, he missed it.
She said, is her name Steven? I was like,
okay, so let's see which one they're on right here. So she's gonna set it up here. These balls have little IDs inside of them, so you can't cheat. So it tells you on the screen like who's up. See how they're looking up at the TV screen? So you see the little Wi-Fi symbol? That's where you put the ball. And then it lets you know on the screen here, like, oh, it's Amber's turn. Right here. I want to go in, but they're playing music in there. But look at this bar. Here's the bar inside. Oh no, I can hear that music already. The food's overpriced, as you can imagine. The beer. This one right here, this is sitting duck. There are ducks that move on the other side as you're trying to shoot. as you're trying to putt. This one right here. So you try to get it into this little area right here. And then if you can see beyond, there are ducks that move back and forth. So yeah, it's just high-end putting. High-end miniature golf. I want to wait. It's kind of cold out here, but I kind of want to wait until they're done with this one so that we can watch them do this. So you have to really like hit it up on this wall, have it come back, and then come to this area. Oh, she just got rejected. You see that?
I say we huff it to her.
Man, I really want them to hurry. It's cold out here. These people keep looking over at me. They're like, there's a dude filming over here. The dude's like, what are you doing? All right, we might end up getting into a fight. I don't know. Maybe I should go around the corner here and then just hold the phone over. That's a better idea, I think. Watch all four of them run out like swinging golf clubs. The dude's like, hey, you, what are you doing? I just pointed to the phone. I was like, I'm documenting this on my telephone, sir. Ooh, look at all the kegs over here. Ooh, and somebody's got a sir on it, looks like. All right, let's keep the car running in case we need to have an escape plan. Is that enough time for them to forget about us? What do you think? All right, I won't let them see me. I'll just creep around with the phone. These dudes are on a double date right here. Okay. I think they're taking longer intentionally, but I mean, it wasn't going to be worth all that time that we waited anyway. He's like, is this for ESPN? Should I tell my family to record Sports Center tonight? Like, what's going on here? This is for the PGA Championship. We need to know who the up-and-coming golfers are. Tiger Woods is on their way out, so. Oh, look in here. Look, I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna drive. Oh, they have games going on in here. Can I turn the lights off? I don't know how to turn my running lights off. They're gaming in here. What is that? Are they playing soccer? They're playing basketball. They're playing basketball. Donald Fielding, what up? Thank you for that. What do you see the girl juggling back there? What is that? Now I'm curious. They're playing basketball. It's like soccer ball. Soccer basketball. Oh, you see this person leaving right here? I'm gonna get in that spot. So if somebody does run out, then we have a sick like escape plan. I think I can get in here. Oh, and they're right at the hole that I want to see too. What would be great is if I could film it from the car. All right, here are the golfers right here. Oh, she saw me. She saw me. All right, now we do have to leave. She was blocking it. She's like, oh no, he's back. The news here is very slow, so I don't know. I don't really want to end up on the news. Stalker. Ooh, I want to stalk these pups over here. Are these bulldogs? Oh, look at that. That has a heart butt. Look at the heart butt on the left. What the heck? Hey, I like heart butt. I gotta ask what these dogs' names are. Excuse me, what's the name of the dog with the heart on the butt? What? The one with the heart on its butt. Yeah. Becky. Thank you. Have a good night. Why would you name a dog Becky? It's kind of weird. He made it sound like he didn't know the dog had a heart on its butt. I would have named him I would have named one dog Laurel, and then the one with the heart butt Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. I like that. Oh my God, Becky. Look at her butt. Why are you looking at my dog's butt? Hey, does that dog have plans later? Asking for a friend. That dude's just gonna have the biggest question mark, like what that interaction was about. Why don't you keep your eyes off my dog's butt? Thank you. This is Coors Field on the right. Look at the neon. So it's neon of a dude sliding. Oh, he's safe. And then it shows at the top if he's safe or if he's out. He slides. He's safe. He slides. He's out. Wow, something's going on in the stadium back here. almost warm enough that I can come out here with the e-bike and the scooter. We'll do a scooter night at some point. We'll do the e-bike. We'll do some laps on the e-bike some night too. Coors Field. Okay, we're just gonna do a couple more laps and then we'll go to the video game spot. This is where the partying's going down on this roof. Oh, and then this place back here. This greenhouse looking thing is a party spot. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Hey, what up, Alert SoCal? My homie Brett. What up, bro? Brent is in Orange County. This area is called LoDo, lower downtown, right in front of the baseball stadium. Oh, I'm trying to turn though. Hold on. Excuse me. Pardon me. A rose for the young lady? A rose? You want to buy a rose? Oh, this dude has his leather jacket. Zach Stuff is in here. Alert SoCal, Jetta, Arturo, Dev, Miguel, Donald, Desiree. What up, Shannon? Ray Zoner, MG, Leslie, Yvette. Oh, we have the bacon wrapped hot dog homies are starting to show up. It's about 1:45 to The girl that I bought mine from had a neon sign on her cart. This just looks like a cart that's like straight out of an auto. Like, what's the car spot called? AutoZone? The girl that I bought my bacon wrapped from, she had like a TikTok, Instagram, Friendster. I thought that dude had a cat on his back. But it's like a girl sleeping. She's like using him as a shield or something. Sick boot right here. He's got one Franken boot. I know his pain. Is this Taylor Swift? Anybody that's a fan of The Real World, that MTV show Real World, I want to say 3rd, 4th season, something like that, very early on. They did one in Denver, and the crew lived in one of these houses here, right by the bars. And I think, you know how sometimes they have them hold down a job during the season? I think they worked at the bar here. I think that's what was going on. This girl in the back seat looked like she just spit at it. Oh, you want to do it, bro? Do it. Do it. Hey, Churro, what up? Churro, I saw your email. I haven't gotten to respond yet, but I will. Here's the line to get into whatever this is. RH. Oh, this girl's just looking for any Uber. See how she just tried to flag this dude down? So I look like an Uber out here. By myself, phone on the dash. Oh shit, did you see that? So this is the girl that I thought, you see that red car that just did that? Somebody in the back seat, it looked like they spit on my car. So this car, the red one, is just super rowdy. Look at the line right here. Oh, look at the line over here. Damn, I don't want to be next to this car. This is the crazy one right here. I want to be where you are. That's what they're playing. Bacon wrap hot dog girl is crossing in front of us. I wanna be where you are. Slanging them bacon wrapped down here. Well, you see how much they got a lot on the car. Can you see it all over the top? So this is Dirk's Bentley. And then this is called El Patio. Damn, people are partying. This used to be Soiled Dove. Dang, the lines for all these are banging. Those bacon wrap hot dogs have some buns. I'm trying not to make anybody mad because we can't leave this area fast. This is the club that's going off right now. Dirk's Bentley's Whiskey Bar, or Whiskey Row. These are young kids. And then this is the bar that has the rooftop area. El Patio. Oh, sorry, bros. You got it. Something's going on at Coors Field. They have the lights on. I think I'm gonna take Linda to a Rockies game here. And this intersection where we are right now, this is where I was when the Nuggets won the world championship. We're partying right here. There was a dude that went out onto this stoplight. Like he was using that stoplight like monkey bars. Okay, I think we're gonna go check out the video game spot real quick. Almost midnight. I don't know how late my friends are gonna be at this spot. We'll go say hi to them real quick. Anybody that was with me when the Nuggets won, and I was live streaming right back at that intersection, the kid that we're going to meet up with right now, Dustin, he was with me that night. So if anybody remembers that night, you'll get to see Dustin here properly. Oh, dude. They have one up arcades all over the place. They have one in downtown Denver on Colfax. This is one in North Denver that I didn't know was here. And he said it just opened up. So we're gonna go check it out. If it's good, then Linda's gonna make me go back. Linda loves arcades. Actually, is there anybody in here that was at the Christmas party in Riverside? There was a really cool arcade under the venue where we had the party in December. I think I saw Mama Hill go in there. There's nobody on this bus. Pinball lounge in Florida. What's it called? Linda is super into any arcade stuff, anything with a controller, joystick. But now we're leveling it up and we're trying to go to the shooting range. Oh, I have my lights off. Whoa, I had my lights off that whole time. Wow, I was driving around with... Alright, I'm not sure what the reception's going to be like. I think we can probably get to this video game spot in about... 13 minutes-ish. It's buffering. Sorry about the buffering. Right now we're going north. If we were to stay on this road, this is I-25. If we were to stay on this for 20 minutes or so, we could get up to Buc-ee's. Maybe we should go to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is open all night. Thank you again, Ellie and Steffi, for the gifted subs. Anybody that got a gifted sub, go into the members only section and look at all the exclusive videos that you have unlocked right now. Okay, this is North Denver. I don't know why it won't focus. Look unfocused. Check the gift settings. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I used to mention this a lot. If you aren't somebody that gets the gifted memberships when people are doing that, you have to actually enroll it into that. So I think there are 3 dots right to the right of where that dollar sign, where that symbol is. You have to click on that, and then I think it says allow gifts. And not only on my channel, but any channel that you're on YouTube, you have to click that, hit allow gifts, and then if somebody's gifting memberships, then it has a chance to hit you. I think that it won't unless you actually enroll yourself in that. And if that explanation wasn't good, because it kind of wasn't, just look it up. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Look up how to allow gifted, or how to allow gifts on YouTube, something like that. Okay, this road we're on, this is 36. We took this from Boulder into Denver, not last weekend, but the weekend before last. Realized that they're probably going to be playing music in the arcade. We might have to end the stream and start a different stream just so it can get copywritten. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. Once we actually get up there, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream, start a new one, and let the new one get the copyright strike so that this one can stay up. Leslie Joe, 13 months of weekend ride-alongs. Happy to be here. And for the elevator rescues, hey, Leslie Joe, thank you so much. I'm still keeping an eye out for any elevator rescues. Thank you, Ellie, for holding it down for me all night. The new mount isn't too bad. It's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to it. But the new windshield is firing. The new mount is pretty good. Linda left me a little bit of gas, so we still have almost half a tank. So we just love Denver. This town that we're creeping up on is Westminster. There are people that live here that call it Westminster. It's not Westminster, it's Westminster. Just like the one in Orange County. Patrick Spinelli, what up, bro? Thank you for the membership. Well, there's two different things we could do. I could take us into the arcade and put it on mute, which I don't think you'll have fun being on mute. Or I can end that stream, start a new one, and then let that new one get copywritten, and then either put it straight over to members only or just make it private as soon as it's over. Hey, Patrick Spinelli, thank you for the gas card for getting that member. Where should I exit for this? We hung out over here about a month ago. This is Westminster. I think we started a stream over by Alamo Draft House, which is like a movie theater. Is this right? Yeah. Alright, for anybody that's just getting here, we just went from Denver into the suburbs. This is North Denver. LEE, thank you for the gifted memberships. Eunice got one, Max, Nikki, Sassy Girl, Dev, Jeff. Is this still buffering? We left the Denver area, now we're in Westminster, and we're going to go through Westminster on our way into Broomfield. That's where this arcade is going to be. I think I'm going to end the stream and start a new one when we get to the arcade. And then if that works, like if it's actually letting me film inside, I'll just leave it up until I leave or until the stream goes down. Because if they see that you're playing copywritten music back to back to back, sometimes they take the whole stream down. And it will say copywritten music detected. And then it will start back up once the music stops. So yeah. Hey, and Michael Simpson, thank you for the gifted. Hey, John Hicks got one of them. Shout out to John Hicks. Hey, Michael, thank you very much, bro. Okay, this is the area where I can't speed. We're currently speeding, but I need to tone it down. As you can see, there's not a lot going on out here. These suburbs are super quiet, which is a good thing. Congrats requested John Hicks. It looks like John Hicks copped one of the memberships. Everybody watching in California, what up? Let the gift wars begin. Mets fan, that YouTube copyright is bullshit. Yeah. So what'll happen is when I end the stream, it will send me a bunch of individual emails that say, you played this song, and then it will say, your video is now being monetized and the owner of that material is now getting the revenue. So anything that we did all night, all that will go to the person whose music we played. Hey, thank you so much, Shannon, for a few games. Thank you so much. I'll try to play some Sonic for Shannon when we get in there. Shout out to Zach Stuff and Ellie. And Leslie Joe. I saw John Hicks covering The Fires. Unreal. He's top notch. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, especially the people that live in LA, go to YouTube and put in John Hicks. It will be the top thing that pops up. He rides all over LA on e-bikes, but he's also so dope on BMX. That's how it all started. He was like BMX god, and then he moved to e-bike stuff. John Hicks is fantastic in LA. Yeah, I think he's like a worldwide celebrity. I think if you went over to Australia and started throwing that name around, they'd be like, the e-bike guy? You're like, no, the BMX guy. And they're like, oh, I know an e-bike guy. Maybe they're related. Desiree, what up? I got Hicks fam swag. Nice. Matthew D from the chat hit me up and said that he entered one of John's raffles. He's like, wish me luck. I need to win a e-bike. I think it would be cool if he comes out here. I invited him to come hang out with me in Colorado. Does he go live anymore? I'm not sure. Sometimes he like breaks the usual format for a little bit and then comes back with something new, revisits the old style. It's kind of good to change it up. It hasn't been amazing for me to change it up. Since leaving California, I've lost a couple thousand subs, and I think some of that is due to me changing the name. I changed it from LAOC TV to just my regular name. So like, take for instance tonight, when I come up and when I put the thumbnail up and then put Colorado Cruise or Saturday Night Cruise, I think people look at the notification and they're like, I don't know who Jeremy Reed is. They know me through LAOC TV. So I think a lot of people are used to seeing that branded name and not my actual name. Jeremy, I'm just glad you're safe. Hey, thank you for that. This area here, this is Broomfield. And I'm just guessing that we're gonna have a lot of this to ourselves. Look how empty it is. This is a bar, so I would assume that they're playing music. Oh, there's a Sprouts right here. Does anybody like Sprouts? I like a couple of their salads. When I was growing up, we used to just find a parking lot like this. Oh, look at this goose. What is this goose doing here? You're not supposed to park there. Well, I guess you are. It's a pretty good parking spot. I found out that Duck's opinion of me is heavily influenced by whether or not I have bread. That's a Mitch Hedberg joke. Whoa, look at this RV behind it. That is an old school RV. Somebody's living in that. The goose is within the lines. They're good. And make sure everything's good over here. You good? I didn't mean to scare you. You can chill here. I'm not security. Does anybody remember the show Parker Lewis Can't Lose? Anybody old enough to know what that is? I used to watch Parker Lewis Can't Lose. It was kind of like a Ferris Bueller ripoff. That's a pretty duck. Or that's a goose, right? What's good for the gander is good for the goose. Actually, that reminds me, rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Whenever I think of goose, I think of Val Kilmer. Your ego's writing checks your body can't cash, Maverick. All right, should I just... I think I need to go in and check it out first. I'll take you in with me and I'll just put it on mute. Another Val Kilmer movie. If you haven't seen Real Genius, you need to check out Real Genius. I used to think that was a good movie. I probably still do. It's odd that it was by itself. It kind of is odd that it's by itself. Usually you see them kind of crewed up with their band of merry men, merry women. Okay. Oh, and Kentucky Fried Movie. If you haven't seen Kentucky Fried Movie, you need to check that out too. Geese Are in Flocks, Pole Position, Tombstone. Tombstone was a good movie. The Goose is a Loner. I said the same. Michael, thank you for all the gifted. And thank you to everybody for hanging out tonight. He's recently divorced. Who is? Val Kilmer? A friend of mine was doing a project with him right after he got the tracheotomy. And he just looked so different. He lost a lot of weight after all that. I think he had cancer. I think that's what it was. All right, I'll take you up there with me. I'm probably going to have to mute it. All right, what do you think we should do? Oh, throat cancer. Oh, God, dude. Linda's boss passed away last week and he had stage 4 cancer. I think it was pancreatic. But he just passed away last week. Linda was just every day. She was like, I had a meeting with him today. I was supposed to meet up with him on this call earlier. When people die, it's just so like, you can't even wrap your head around it for a week or two. It just seems unreal. Mute and then end it. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take everybody in there with me, and I'll see if it's worth staying on mute, or maybe I'll just end it and then start a new one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it because then I'm almost positive they're going to play music. And then if there's music playing, I'll just leave it running. And then that one will be, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this stream right now. Hopefully the people that wake up and they're like, where did it go? They can come over. Anybody that tunes in tonight, it's probably just going to be exclusive for you because whenever I go into these places and there's copywritten music, there's really no replay. So whatever you see is probably like a one-time thing. The two people that we're meeting in here, one of them is my friend Dustin. You've seen him before, but you'll see him again tonight. Joe's Lawn and Snow, thank you for hanging out. Miguel, WW, Jetta, Gregory. If you guys are going to stay up, please just wait a couple minutes and then check out the new stream. I'll have the new stream up in like 30 seconds. Let me end this one. Can you hear that? Oh my God, dude. That dude is warming his mom's car up right. Oh! Look at the smoke. He just went 88 miles an hour back to the future. Dang, this dude's mom's car is getting worked out. Woo! Okay, that was a good ending. Oh, it smells like, oh wow, it smells like rubber right here. All right, I'm gonna end it. I'll start a new stream up in a moment. If you don't come, I understand, but have a great Sunday. Have a great next week, and I'll see you next weekend. For anybody else that wants to play some video games, come back in 45 seconds. For everybody else, good night. I'll see you next week.